What's up, guys? This is William from WNJ Wrestling. This is the pay-per-view review for Hell in a Cell. I had originally made this video, but then when I got my new phone and updated it, the video got deleted before I uploaded it. So I had to remake it. So, yeah. Anyway, Hell in a Cell was a great pay-per-view. I enjoyed it. Definitely a lot of great matches with a surprise finish. Well, we knew the outcome was going to be, just didn't know how it was going to happen, but moving right along. Randy Orton beat Alberto Del Rio. It was a pretty good match. I gave it a 3 out of 5 because, like I said, it was a good match. It wasn't overly spectacular. The ending looked a little botched because Orton tried to hit Del Rio with the RKO when he went for his little, whatever it's called, kick off the top rope. I can't remember the name of it. But, yeah, he went for that and Orton snuck him with the RKO. As I just looked a little botched, but overall, they put on a good match. Just like I said, it wasn't overly spectacular, so I gave it a 3 out of 5, which I think was a fair rating. Next up, Rhodes Scholars beat Hell No via DQ in a match for the WWE Tag Team Championship. So I wasn't crazy about the disqualification victory. I mean, I guess in the end, it still leaves Rhodes Scholars looking good because they didn't lose the match. They won the match. It was just disqualification. I forget what happened. Something where Kane had him backed into a corner and the ref called for the disqualification. Something like that happened. It was a decent match, though. I enjoyed it. I just wasn't crazy about the ending. So I gave the match 3 out of 5. So definitely the feud is going to continue with these guys and see where it goes from there. Jumped up to. Sorry. Kofi Kingston beat The Miz to retain the Intercontinental Championship. This was definitely a great match. I gave it a 4 out of 5. Miz and Kingston are just phenomenal in the ring together. They're both just great performers. And I just love watching their matches. Definitely, it's good that Kofi retained because with things happening now, Miz making his face turn, he's definitely Miz is going to be in the main event picture very soon. Competing for world titles without a doubt. So this was their way to get the mid card belt off of him. Kofi's a good guy to hold it. From what I understand, this is supposed to be a good title reign for Kofi. We're supposed to elevate him more to the main event. So hopefully it does just that, and we'll see Kofi, fighting for world title soon because he really deserves it just as much as Miz does because these guys are excellent performers, without a doubt. Antonio Cesaro beat Justin Gabriel to retain the United States Championship match. This was actually a really good match. I enjoyed it a lot. I was just kind of disappointed that WWE didn't use the 6-week amount of time leading up to this pay-per-view to build this match up more. I mean, it wouldn't have hurt anything for, Michael Cole or someone to be like, and this weekend at Hell in a Cell, Antonio Cesaro versus Justin Gabriel for the United States Championship. I don't think it would have been that difficult. Or, let these two talk on the mic a little bit and set up a feud. They had 6 friggin' weeks to do it. I mean, come on, really? In between all that time, they could not build up for this match. I gave it 3 out of 5 because it was a great match. I would have gave it more had it had build up, but unfortunately it didn't. Not that that's their fault, it's WWE's fault, but these guys definitely put on a great match. Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara beat the Primetime Players. This was another unannounced match. I gave it a 3 out of 5 because it was a great tag match. I love the Primetime Players. I think they're an excellent tag team. Definitely, need to win the belts in the future. Rey and Sin Cara did alright. They tried their hardest not to botch too much. It still happens. I gave the match 3 out of 5. Again, another match that wouldn't have been hard to give a little build up. There's clearly been feuding between these two tag teams for some time now, and WWE just doesn't want to take the time to, just let them cut some promos or, announce the match ahead of time. I don't see what's so difficult about that. Big Show beat Sheamus for the World Heavyweight Championship match. This was actually, it was a bit of a shocker that Big Show left with the Heavyweight Championship. A lot of us expected Dolph to cash in, and he didn't, which I'm a little glad he didn't. It's better that he waits. There's plenty of time for him to cash in, and just right now it doesn't seem like it needs to be the time. So yeah, this was actually, the match was much better than I thought it was going to be. It was actually very entertaining. Sheamus and Big Show definitely put on, a great back and forth. In the end, Big Show walked out with the World Heavyweight Championship. And so far, he's done good with his title reign. I've really enjoyed it. I gave this match 4 out of 5 because it was. I didn't expect a lot from this match, and these two definitely put on a great match. That a match that I thought I wouldn't really care much for, caught my attention completely. So I'm excited to see their next battle at Survivor Series. But yeah, this was definitely a great match. Eve beat Layla and Caitlyn to retain the Divas Championship. Nothing unexpected. The match was alright. I mean, that's really it. It's not really a shocker. We knew Eve was going to retain. That's about it. 2 out of 5. I thought I was being generous with that. So yeah. Too bad WWE doesn't know how to, do anything with the Divas division. And then CM Punk beat Ryback to retain the WWE Championship in the Hell in a Cell match. We knew Punk was going to retain some way, shape, or form. I was sure. I would have put money down saying that Lesnar was going to interfere, but it's not what happened. We got the whole story with referee Brad Maddox turning, wanting to be a wrestler or whatever. And rumor is that, he will, in the future, actually be in, I guess, like sometime around 2013, they're going to bring him in. Right now, he's playing up his injury from Ryback off of his contract match that he lost. So we should see him sometime in the near future. I gave this match 4 out of 5. Because the big question going into the match was, could Ryback perform at the main event level? And I honestly thought Ryback did a pretty good job. No, he didn't do an overly phenomenal job like Daniel Bryan versus CM Punk. But at the same time, Ryback still put on a pretty decent match. He lasted throughout the match. I'm not sure how long the actual match was, but I think it was somewhere near 20 minutes. Somewhere around that time. He performed throughout the match, did a good job. And overall, it was just a really good match. I enjoyed it. It was really shocking when they both climbed to the top of the cell, and I was like, oh my god, Punk didn't agree to go through this cell, did he? And Ryback shell-shocked him on there, and I was like, okay, he didn't go through the cell, that's good. He would have got hurt. So yeah, it was a good match. I enjoyed it, 4 out of 5. So guys, this has been the pay-per-view review for Hell in a Cell. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did, and be looking out for my next videos. Thanks for watching.